Welcome everyone to Raise Your Voice podcast by Terdezom Italy in Jordan. My name is Julia and I will be your host. Today with us we have Sawsan Darwaza, a Jordanian theater director, cultural practitioner and co-founder of Ma3mal612 Think Factory in Amman. Her work brings together theater, film and collective creation to explore social issues. Through her projects, she has played a key role in shaping spaces for dialogue, creativity, and social change in the region. So thank you so much, Sawsan, for being here with us today. So let's start with our first question. You have worked across theater, film, and cultural platforms. Was there a defining moment when you realized that art could be a powerful tool for social change?
Thank you for hosting me. Thank you, Gulia, and thank you, Terdezom. I think working for social issues, for social change, and for the benefit of the human race and human being is one of the main goals of arts and culture.
Yeah.
Even entertainment, where I see entertainment as an inter-educational tool. The particular moment where you can use art as a real impactful tool is when you do all your observations that are related to your society in context with the globe. So it is when you see everything in a lens of a creative questioning, but at the same time putting the priority of your main, goal or quest. For me, I'm an activist. I can call myself as a cultural activist. I've also worked in television, not only in theater. But it was always the quest is how to find how to pinpoint the problem, and from that same problem, project or realize what is the solution. And it's always through art.
Yeah, and that actually brings us to like you talking about having to frame the problem in the cultural context. That brings us to our next question. So, in your experience, what unique challenges do women artists in this region face when trying to express themselves freely?
Actually, it is very strange. Where I can tell you, if it's from my experience, I have never had actual challenges expressing myself. Neither in Beirut or Lebanon, where I studied, nor in Syria, where I lived part of my life, and not in Jordan. It has been always very smooth. It is how you carry yourself. But I think that is also related to the social strata and your type of studies and from where you come. Because to be truthful, if you don't belong to a bigger social net, probably it would be very difficult. For me, there was no difficulty. There was some enchantment and celebration that this woman is one of the pioneers. She's doing, and it was a bit funny for me, because when you do something good as a woman, so it's like a miracle that is, coming from the sky. So I made use of this miraculous situation thing, and I worked quite smoothly. Even when I had my two babies, I used to take them anywhere with me. Even when I was breastfeeding, they would come to locations, to theater, to very, very weird and far-fetched places. I even took them to, where can I tell you? They came with me to Raqqa, to Deir ez-Zor. I had two big documentaries that I was preparing about documentary filmmakers that filmed in these cities. Yes, it is, I mean, how you carry yourself. But I told you what is also helpful.
Yeah, it's actually very inspiring to hear you talking like this, to think that you can actually do your job, work, and also like being a mother together. But I want to ask you also, since you talked about the social background, the social and cultural background you come from, you have so much experience in like theater, television, film, and cultural platforms in general. For example, Ma3mal612 Think Factory. You use this platform to bring together artists, thinkers, and practitioners. I'm curious to know if among these people that you work with, do you have like, have you encountered some women that don't come from, like this kind of background, and that had any issue or problem in expressing their voice in this sector?
Actually, I'll tell you something, William. Ma3mal is a very safe space because it also is the umbrella and the programmer organizer of Karama Human Rights Film Festival. It is also an umbrella for organizing youth programs that are also need-based and problematic-based with the youngsters and how they see themselves and what are their proposition to change or to do a new move. Not only women or let's say young ladies that had problems in expressions. It is the young generation have many problems of expressing themselves. It is related also to the instability in the region. It is related to that we are almost living in a war zone now for like quite a long time.
Absolutely.
Yes, and it is related to social media and different kind of expression because it is not like when you sit and talk and tell your story and it's your storytelling moment. It's becoming completely different. But I know that young ladies had lesser chance, and the main problems were how to take the the bus or the car, the parents, till what time they can stay, can they sit together as females and males in the same exercise room. Even when I'm training in theater, we had the same problem. So it takes me double the time to take them out of this, I don't know, let's say subtle traumatic feeling that they have, how to mingle together, how to hold each other without making an issue. What is friendship, what is sexuality, what is love, what is hate, what is, all of that. So it is also talking about their, instinctive emotions that they don't really understand fully. It's plenty of, it's lots of work with these groups. I enjoy it a lot because they're very flexible and they're ready to move forward, but I don't think that their society is ready. For me, I'm a bit an exception because I'm a little bit of a hippie between this and between let's say a social worker and an artist. So I'm like a very strange example for them. So they look at me and those shame.
Transversal.
Yeah, I'm like, very strange to them. And then I say sometimes bad words. So come on, it's very shocking. Yeah, I'm like, I'm a bit shocking as a person, though I look very sweet and cute. But it's good, I mean, to change the reference point, to to let them see that the world is not only what they see in their own lens.
Yes, that's very interesting to me, especially considering like what you just said about the younger generation not knowing how to express themselves, how to recognize their emotions. I've been reading studies that say that actually the younger generations prefer to ask ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence, about their emotions instead of connecting with the other people in their life. So it's a very interesting element.
Yeah, it's safer with ChatGPT.
Exactly, because you're not judged, you are not weird.
Because ChatGPT tells you, yeah, you're right. Do you think that I can help you more to be more right? And then you tell them, I'm not right, you have the wrong information.
Exactly. So I will ask you one more question. So as we said already, many of your projects engage with complex social issues in the region. In your opinion, how can art open space for conversations that people might otherwise avoid?
Okay, art, actually the art of cinema and the art of theater, because they are more interactive with the audience, with the spectator and the audience and the workers around it. So it can open many questions that could be subtle and at the same time, like we said earlier, that could be controversial. It is through lots of, let's say, you have projects where these projects can be a prologue for the main questions, which will lead you to the controversy. Many projects I worked on are like this. For instance, Karama Human Rights Film Festival it addresses the controversy or the human rights issue or the issue in a very direct way. It is actually a very intelligent tool where you can lure them into being entertained, but at the same time you are putting questions and new, let's say, visions or new problems or new juxtapositions of things or situations that they have never imagined. And you can never know or pinpoint how they put the information adjacently, and they create their own type of thinking, or let's say démarche or line of thinking. It is very, very interesting and at the same time very useful. But the pattern and the impact for that is very long. And it's not something you do or you may reach or see the transformation as if you... No, it's a very, very long term. It can take you like one generation sometimes, or like one generation of work, let's say, not of people. One generation of work, you at least need four years. You need a cycle to look and see if it's really answering or creating new controversies, because the important thing is not the answer, it's the question.
Yeah.
So if they know how to put all their questions together, then they can go to a more advanced realm. And this is where I would like to see the participants, either my peers or the younger people, not only the younger people, because the mid-career people are very important. Yeah. The older generation are very important because they have references and they always think that they are right and they are not right. So it's also important to address them, because you don't want, you don't want poles. You need, diversity, but you don't want poles.
Right.
Yeah, no, women alone, men alone, okay, now you can start fighting because we have a gender problem. And then you tell them, we don't have a gender problem. We have differences in point of views. So, and with the oldest, I am the oldest, so I'm the one who knows. You are the youngest, you know nothing. This is not true. the whole combination of a social net or a social texture should be looked at again. So art is a perfect place to address these controversies and differences.
Yeah, it's a very powerful tool. So I'd love to end our conversation with one final question. I will connect it to what we were talking about before starting, that women that study years and years in artistic academias and they do the whole preparation cycle, they are almost never mentioned. So I want to ask you, if you could leave one message for women who feel that their voice is not heard or valued, what would you want them to remember?
I would tell them they have to be a little bit more loud, maybe, more courageous, be very specific when they write their contracts, when they take a role, if they are working in art, if they are working in theater, and all of these. I told you we have worked in Ma3mal612, we had 3 or 4 projects that are related to women directly. One is the misconceptions and stereotyping of women on television, and it was called Women to Women. One is the preparation of a manifesto for a group of women in front of the camera and behind the camera. One is related to cinema and education and enhancing a more gender-sensitive curriculum while teaching film in film schools in the Maghreb and the Mashreq. So all of these are why we chose to do this, because women are less represented actually. And unfortunately, they are still treated and stereotyped on television especially.
Yeah.
They are being, sexualized, they are being objected and blah, 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 eyes, all of that. So, yes, and I think that they should be more particular and more specific about their role. Let's say, a bit more aggressive, but at the same time more intelligent. Look at their thing, at their role, and at the same time identify with a broader group of women. Be a group, not only an individual. Look at women as, a group of people, or a group of, let's say advocates together, or team, or tribe, or, so they can go further and further and further. Advance.
Inshallah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So I think our time is up for now. So thank you so much, Sawsan, for sharing your time and experience and insights with us today. It was a pleasure to have you, and it has been an inspiring conversation. And thank you also to our listeners for joining us on this episode of Raise Your Voice.
Yes, raise your voice louder and louder. Thank you. Thank you, Terdizom. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you, Gulia.